Hello, everyone. Sarah Reilly, clinical nutritionist, burnout recovery specialist, here joining you today, popping in. I am now going to be doing Facebook Lives every day. Chosen time right now is going to be about 3:30. I do have to work around my clients, so I'm going to be bouncing around a little bit, but my goal is to be here for you every day at 3:30 p.m., offering you resources, answering questions, and most often I will have a topic in mind that I'll be covering, share with you, kind of zero in, and maybe sometimes I won't. Maybe I'll just be popping in, but I want to first of all address the fact that there is a lot of unknowns going on right now. There's a lot changing in the world right now, and people are scared, and people don't know what's going to happen. People don't know what to do, and so I want this to be a soft place where you can land and ask questions, be comforted, be informed, so that you can be empowered with your health. Because here's the thing. You have a brilliant immune system, more brilliant than you can even imagine. And when all the right forces are in place, it has astounding power to protect you. Right now, there's a lot of unknowns, and therefore there's a lot of fears. And fear is basically, a lot of it has to do with feeling unarmed against the unknown. But if I can give you some knowns that you can take control of in your life to focus in on and ground down in on, then hopefully that can help you find a little more grounding right now during this time of unknown. A lot of people in a variety of different cities, they are now under shelter in place, self-quarantine, and so you're at home, and a lot of people are feeling isolated and alone right now. So I want to offer some solutions for you to take action with if you have the resources right now. Everyone has a different breadth of resources right now, and I realize that. But I have some quick things that I'm just going to mention based on some posts that I did today and some conversations I've been in today. I know the stress is high, and we're going to go over stress and sleep really soon, but I want to give you some skills and tools so that you can get nourished and stay nourished at home through food, through nutritious food that can actually fuel and support your immune system. By fuel, I mean optimizing it in a healthy way. All right. So just some on the heels of what I did video the other day, it was all about how to optimize immunity with your diet. Basically removing those inflammatory food triggers, grains, gluten, dairy, soy, corn, and loading up on the clean, lean proteins, the healthy, leafy, dark green leafy greens, colorful vegetables, fibers, healthy fats. Went into more detail there. I'm happy to go into more detail if people want more information around that. But those are the basics there, and hydrating. Now I want to help you. Conversations I've been in are people are like, hey, I want to eat healthy, but I'm afraid I'm going to run out of fruits and vegetables, bottom line. So I wrote a post today on Get Nourished with Sarah Reilly. You can go ahead and find it there, but really a skill for a tool to freeze your vegetables. There's a certain system that you can follow to freeze your leafy greens and your colorful vegetables so that they can retain their potency of nutrients. Because here's the thing is that your immune system is looking for those nutrients to help create a powerful shield in the immunity for you. So that's one thing that I want you guys to have resource to is freezing your fruits and your vegetables. Check out that post. I go into it in great depth there. And then also something I love to do is I call them protein packs for my or patty packs for my clients. But basically what you do is you get ground, ideally organic. If you don't have access to organic, try finding natural or grass-fed or what's available to you where you are. And I find ground animal proteins, they're less expensive. And so, and they can be packed with flavor, and they're a great carrier for all of these medicinal-like, anti-inflammatory, high polyphenol herbs that you can add to your food. And so I love using ground bison, ground turkey, ground chicken, ground beef, ground lamb. And then what I do is I get big bulks of it from the grocery store, and then I take about a big scoop of a big tablespoon, and then I mush it down into a patty. You're gonna make about 4 ounces of a patty, something about the size of your palm, right? And then you've got that there. You can put a few in a little Ziploc bag. I usually put 4 in, and then stick it in the freezer. And then what you can do is you can reconstitute it in a tiny bit of broth, or in a tiny bit of water if you want to use it right away, or just stick it in the fridge in a bowl or on a little plate, and then defrost it a number of hours before you want to use it. Defrost it the night before you want to cook with it the next day. But this way you've got them lined up in your freezer. They are easy to access, they're easy to use. Boom, you have a healthy source of protein right there. You don't have to be opening up a can of SpaghettiOs or a can of something which is nutrient depleted, and just not going to really fuel you and make you feel strong, healthy, and good. And it's just not going to be powerful for your immune system. Our immune system does need healthy proteins. Proteins are what we need as the foundation for our body. I find that proteins, along with the leafy dark green veggies and lots of colorful veggies and healthy fats, you can just create a great combination of a meal that way. So next is, what I love too are soups. And I'll provide a resource for this in the link. Soups in my practice are called Sarah's Soup in a Snap, because they literally are a snap. I mean, all you're going to do, just listen to this really quick. It's so easy, and I'll provide more detail down below. But it's basically, you take your bone broth we talked about yesterday. You can buy that at the store. You can boil your own bones if you want to. But those are chicken bones to release that cysteine that's so valuable for the lungs, and great for detoxification as well, in the upper respiratory as well. So basically, what you will do is then go ahead and basically, someone just knocked on my door. It kind of distracted me. One moment. I think they're gone. Let's see. Yeah, they're gone. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get your bone broth, and then you're going to steam your veggies. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to basically put it all in a high-speed blender or a blender, and you're just going to blend it up. And what you're going to do is, I love using cauliflower because it creates a natural creamy base for a soup. Okay? And so you're going to do that. And the amounts are going to be down below. But I include cauliflower because A, it makes a creamy soup. B, you're getting a lot of beautiful anti-inflammatory and great detoxification factors in there. They're called indo-3-carbinol. Diindolylmethane it converts to in your body, but what that does is it really helps support detoxification, and also contains sulforaphane, which helps to fuel those phase 2 enzymes for basically turning on phase 2 detoxification. And we also get some nerve 2 activation there, which in your body. So so I could geek out about this stuff all day, but I'm going to provide you guys a resource. If there's anyone out there that has any questions, I don't think anybody's watching right now. I just kind of popped on because I want this to be an addendum to my video the other day. I'm going to be coming on every day with information and also answering questions. So if you happen to see this, ask me questions in the thread down below, and then we'll make sure that those are answered in the next live. All right? Let's see, what else did I want to cover today? Yeah, I think that's it. But I want to give you guys resources right now so it can help lower your stress. And I know everyone's telling you not to stress right now, but you know what? It's okay if you're stressing. It's totally okay. Just breathe into it. It is your own evolutionary wiring that is looking to protect you right now. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, but it's a big time, and I want to supply you with resources so you can feel supported and empowered and armed to take action. So often what happens is when we go into fear, we freeze. We either fight or we flee, right? Amygdala overcharged with fear, trying to protect us. our reptilian brain that's really doing it the best it knows how to do to protect us. And oftentimes with that, we lose reason. Why? Because it shuts down our frontal lobe, our source of right and wrong, of planning, of strategy, of calm. So I want you to breathe right now. And know we're all going to get through this together. If you feel isolated and alone, check in, tap in, drop in here. Every day at 3:30. If the time ever changes, I'll let you know. But for right now, we all, in our self-isolation, we all have to band together to not be isolated and have the most powerful resources so we can all get through this together. And outside of it, beyond it, become even a better world, a well world, a healthy world together. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And I think that's all my notes from here that I was going to cover with you on this really quick Facebook Live. Any questions? The resources are going to be below, all right? So stay in touch, stay connected, and I've got some really strategic tips for you tomorrow to help you de-stress and sleep even when you feel like you can't. That's another thing that's going on right now. Stress is high, so sleep is low. But sleep has to be high for the immunity to be on guard. Okay? So I'm going to have strategic stuff for you to do tomorrow. But right now, get to the grocery store. Get these foods that I'm recommending to you. Freeze them. Make some soups. The link is going to be right down here below here. So get access to those resources while they're plentiful, if they are plentiful in your community. One thing, you know what, I do want to add, and I am going to add this because this is another way to stay nourished at home. Say you can't get fruits and vegetables. Yes, my phone is ringing right now, but I'm focused on you. Say you can't get fruits and vegetables. I do have a resource for you, and it is something that can just be drop shipped to your home. And I'm a full believer in this because it's basically something that I'm going to share with you very soon, and it's going to be in the resources below. It's paleo greens and paleo reds. If you can't get, if you're having trouble getting fruits and vegetables, this is a great way to get those polyphenols into your diet. Just had that thought for you. Okay, even though we are focusing on food, I'm entering in more resources for you guys. Functional foods, concentrated food sources, and yes, supplements. Those are things to add on to food for nutrients, for concentrated nutrients for you as well. So I love paleo greens and I love paleo reds. I'll bring those up again in another video. I'm shaking the table. This is going up and down. So I'm going to bring those to you. But the paleo reds are amazing for getting all those anthocyanidins and the polyphenols. And these polyphenols are what we need in our body. They are high antioxidants. We need that. These flus going around right now, they are antioxidant depleting because they are high inflammatory. Okay, so we want to keep antioxidants high and vibrant in your body. That's why I'm recommending get your hands on fruits and vegetables. The low glycemic fruits, which I mentioned in the resource, and medium glycemic, and also vegetables, right? As for the vegetables, the paleo greens is a great way to go. And I'll put that in the thread below for you. All right. So it's been great talking with you all, and I will see you on the next live. Bye-bye.